We host movie nights every Sunday in the Discord. I don't know if I'm gonna be the one to continue to host them because I'm gonna be going to Poland and I'll be distracted and stuff, but that's what we do. And during that, we were watching the Russian movie Brat. In English it's Brother. It's a good movie, I recommend it. I haven't seen the second one though. And in the middle of it, I'm just scrolling through Twitter, you know, just chilling, just vibing, and I see that something's up. I see this Barstool Sports tweet. I'm not usually a fan of Barstool Sports. I'm not a huge fan of, you know, their practices, labor practices. But I clicked the tweet, and this is what I proceed to see on my screen. I think this is the censored version, but here was the original version I saw.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
So what's interesting here is notice, like, he's laughing, but she isn't. She isn't laughing here. That's what gets me about this, is he's laughing. Maybe he doesn't get the joke, and then he gets it and then he gets angry? Or maybe it's legitimately that he was laughing, he thought it was funny, then he saw that she didn't think it was funny, and then he does what he's about to do.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
Then it's censored. Then they censor it. But Will Smith just walked up on stage, and it's censored again, so we're gonna have to play the uncensored version in a second. If somebody's got I think there was a Japanese version that was like completely uncensored from start to finish.
Okay. Television. Okay.
But I see this and I'm just so confused, so I want to find the uncensored version. Thankfully, somebody does post the uncensored version, because the greatness of the Japanese Empire shows itself once again, because they played the whole thing completely uncensored. And so here what happens. Will Smith walks up on stage and just smacks him. Now, can I just say, why did no security jump in here? Like, this wasn't planned. There are some people who think it's planned, and we can talk about that in a second. But I don't think this was planned. Like, he very clearly, like, this was not supposed to be part of the agenda. He actually hits him. You can hear him hit him, right? Security, maybe it's Will Smith. Like, what, are you supposed to go and arrest Will Smith? Is that, like, the idea? There's no security? Like, is there literally no barrier between, like, Chris Rock and the audience? Well, I guess it's, like, it's a bunch of rich celebrities, so I guess they didn't think they needed security, right? I guess that was, like, the idea. Right? I guess that's it. No, but this is the reality. He sensed fear of God from his wife. He knew he wouldn't hear the end of his laughing about it, and did what had to be done. That might be it. But let's finish the clip before we talk about it quick.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. Jane のジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Dude, when I heard that, when I saw it first time, I don't want to like recreate like a fake reaction for you guys on like the moment, but I was in shock seeing Will Smith act like that, man. The Fresh Prince, man. He got one little fight and they all got scared, man. One little fight and everybody's scared. But you can see Chris Rock like sitting here thinking like what he could do, like what he could say in response, but he just stops himself and he just keeps going.
Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out.
He doesn't even got to give a documentary out. Will Smith hit him so hard, he jarbled all of his brains, man. And he did hit him hard. And I mean that. Where don't I got like a picture here, right here. Look at this. He hit him hard. That is good form. That is good form, man. That is great form. I'm not showing the feet, but he got the footwork in place too. He did it right. He hit his shoulder. No, man, he hit him in the face. I don't know what clip you saw, what clip you're talking about. I think it was Taz, man. Taz who posted how he hit him in the face. Taz, I think I follow Taz on Twitter. Yeah, Taz is a wrestler, okay? Right here. Look. No, man, that ain't the shoulder. That is the face. I don't know what you're talking about, man. He hit him across the face, man, right on the chin. And you can see here, Chris Rock just processing slowly. Look at him. The turn, the look on his face, he just realized that he just got smacked by Will Smith in front of millions of people. Millions. Now tens to millions. Now hundreds of millions because of how important of a moment, I guess it is to everyone. I mean, this actually made me pay attention to the Oscars for a moment. Look, I don't want to give the credit to Joe Biden, but all I'm going to say is now that Joe Biden's president, the Oscars are interesting again, okay? I just think we should all, we should all accept that now that Joe Biden's president, the Oscars are interesting again. Just something to think about, something to let process. You get the idea. You get the idea. But man, my God. So what in God's name would motivate Will Smith to run on stage and smack Chris Rock across the face, man? What would motivate Will Smith to make this a reality? Why? What would motivate it? Here's the colored in version, by the way. Why would he do this? So, apparently, the joke was about his wife's shaven head. Do we have a picture of his wife? 1 second. Brittany sent me a thing. I'm gonna look at it off screen and make sure it's not like 20 swastikas.
Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, buddy?
Oh, snap, you're right. This isn't the first time.
Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, buddy? All right. Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, buddy? All right.
He's going around slapping everyone. So what in God's name would motivate Will Smith to do that? Do we have a Will Smith's wife? I don't really know much about Will Smith's wife. I'm gonna be honest, okay? But okay, this person, right? So this person has a shaven head, and this has to do with the fact that they have she cheated on him. I don't really know how relevant that is to the situation. Thank you for updating me. Anyway, she has, I never know how to pronounce it. Is it Alpueca or Alpuaca? I never know how to pronounce it correctly, okay? I'm gonna be completely honest. But she has it's not pronounced Aleppo, okay? Alopecia. Alopecia, thank you. Okay, thank you. I almost called it the cloaca. Oh my God. But alopecia, which is basically, it's something that has to do with, like, you having difficulties around your hair. It's, like, that's basically all you need to know, right? Is that it's something that if you have it, like, it means you might have some difficulty with the hair, right? That's how it was explained to me, at least. It's an autoimmune disease. But it does affect the hair, which is why Like, it was a sensitive spot. Am I correct in that? I believe I'm gonna double check quick. Geek, you'll just have to edit this out. It causes you to go bald. Complete hair loss. Okay, so got it. So I'm just gonna trust chat on this one. So anyway, she shaves her hair because she doesn't want to deal with that, I assume. She doesn't want to deal with like how it would make her hair look or etc. You get the idea. And so Chris Rock made a joke about the fact that she's bald and she has a shaven head. Which, either A, as you can see from the start of the clip, let's see if we can see from the start of the clip. At the start of the clip, when the joke is being made,
that Will Smith wins, like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
as you can see, Will Smith is laughing. He's having a good time. His wife, not so much. So either A, Will Smith slowly processed what the joke was, or B, and then he got angry, or B, he saw his wife wasn't happy, and so therefore he wasn't happy, and then he went on stage and smacked Chris Rock. Now, I want to say just quickly, like, black hair is no joke. I live in Prince George's County. I've never dated a white woman in my life. The only person I didn't date growing up that was black was this nice Asian girl that I met at like Bible like aftercare school or whatever. And something that I learned very early on was that you don't mess with black people's hair. I mean, like, and you especially don't mess with black women's hair. I'm just being, I don't know how to say it in like a more like roundabout way. So I'm just saying it for real. You don't mess with black women's hair. You just don't. I'm sorry, you just don't. It's an extremely sensitive issue. For a lot of reasons. Number one, black women have been historically discriminated against due to their hair. And still today, there is a lot of places where discrimination based upon hair is still something that happens. And there's legislation being passed across many states in the countries to try to target discrimination against hair, to try to end it. But it's a sensitive issue. Not to mention, like, a lot of black women will talk about experiences of how they got it, like, they were annoyed because of their hair. Oh, can I touch your hair, etc., etc. That stuff. Don't capital letters Dylan me, okay? The House just passed a natural bill, I think. A natural hair bill, I think. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if it hasn't passed the Senate, though, if I'm aware. And so it's a sensitive issue for a lot of people, especially black women. And so it's not that surprising, definitely, if somebody has a condition that affects their ability to grow hair, that it would be an even more sensitive issue. So I'm going to be for real, right? Like, I understand everybody saying, like, violence is never the answer. Like, you're all hippies. You're all getting your lighters out at the local concert and waving it back and forth. I get the idea, right? Violence is never the answer, yada, 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 yada. Okay, I get that. But when you're in the real world, you can't be that surprised if you insult a man's wife to his face, and, of course, in front of the wife as well, right? This also, of course, impacts her. That there isn't going to be some sort of outburst or reaction. Right? So that's the first half I want to say. That's an extremely sensitive issue. And I'm not really that surprised, or really even, like, care that much, to be completely honest. I find this whole interaction, well, this part's kind of touchy. I also find it funny to watch celebrities smack each other. I love this when it comes to an entertainment point of view. because it's funny to watch the rich smack each other at their award show where they all give each other golden trophies. That's what the Oscars are. But now that I've made the best possible argument I could for Will Smith here, let me turn it back around. It's an award show, okay? It's an award show where I'm pretty sure everybody in advance knew Chris Rock was going to be there. And Chris Rock has made jokes that are offensive in the past, and he's historically made jokes about people in the audience. And the Oscars has been an event where they make jokes about people in the audience. And I think there needs to be something said about being able to take a joke, and or if you're uncomfortable with a joke, afterwards walking up to somebody and saying, "Hey man, you don't say that again. That made me very uncomfortable. That made my wife uncomfortable. That's a sensitive issue. Could you just not do that again?" You know, she cheated on him, and that Rock made jokes about her. I'm the past. I assume you said in the past. Okay. Let me just say for the last time, I already said this again. I don't care. I don't care. Why do you keep bringing it up? This is like if, like, randomly in the middle of the conversation, it was like, "Hey, did you know, like, Will Smith was in The Fresh Prince?" Like when analyzing the situation, we gotta remember she was in The Fresh Prince. What does that matter here? Obviously, I don't even know the personal dynamics that much. But if that did happen, they're still together. They probably resolved that stuff in private. She didn't cheat, they are poly? Then I even care less. So why would I even care double? Because it's a big issue and point of contention for their marriage? But it just matters not when it comes to... This doesn't matter in this situation whatsoever. Toxic masculinity is bad, but also a man's got to defend her wife with honor and violence. Amazing. I'm going to be honest, man. You cannot be like, okay, I'm sorry. Look, this feels like some like fantasy world that you guys are living in. Okay, Chalkliner, thank you for the Prime Gaming. If I was somewhere and somebody came up to me and started insulting, let's say outside of the idea if it's a joke. Let's say I was somewhere and I was with a girlfriend, right? Let's say I was still with one of my exes or something, or I found somebody new and someone walked up and to me and to my girlfriend and said, "Your girlfriend's ugly, she's fat, she's a disgusting whore, etc., etc., etc." You shouldn't be that surprised if I ended up smacking you, or if anybody ended up smacking you in that situation. You say, "Oh, that's toxically masculine." I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't care. I don't care if that's toxically masculine. Who cares? People have emotions. And if you're going out deliberately trying to like hurt people and like offend people and like cause them misfortune through words, and you're trying to like cause them that, like, I wouldn't be that surprised if you got your comeuppance in that way. Now the difference here is that in this instance, I don't think Chris Rock was genuinely attempting to offend Will Smith and or his wife. I think Chris Rock made a joke, the joke didn't land well, and then Will Smith went up on stage and smacked him because it didn't impact him in a way he wanted. He didn't like it. He didn't enjoy the joke. You don't need to do all caps right now, chat, about the differences. Chris Rock is working. I've already said this. The joke landed with everyone but Jada. Yeah. But I do think it's also important that like that the person that is being joked about in a situation like this might want to laugh. It depends on like what type of comedian you are. Because I'm saying this, right? I'm trying to make the best case for Will Smith here. But on the other hand, one of my favorite times I've ever seen a comedian tell jokes was Norm Macdonald I think it was at like a presidential lunch or dinner, where he made Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton as uncomfortable as physically possible. Probably one of my favorite like semi stand-up sessions or whatever. That sounds amazing. We can watch it after this quick. Please look up Red Table Talks between Will and Jade. It's insanity. Anyway, basically my ending stance is like, I understand why Will Smith did what he did, but at the end of the day, you went to an event knowing, like, you know, that people get roasted in the audience, people get made the fun of in the audience, and I think you could have reacted in a different way if you were to make me genuinely care. Okay, if you were to put a gun to my head and say, give me the moral arguments, Dylan. My actual argument is, I hope this happens again, okay? This is what I really want. I want this to happen at every Oscars. I want every single Oscars to get more and more violent. I want it to slowly escalate. Where they're from, number one, they start with slapping. Next time, they start with punching and, like, they go to the ground. And the third one, I want them to use the actual gold trophies and start bashing each other's heads in, okay? I want to see the violence slowly escalate and they start turning it into pay-per-view events where I will buy a front row seat to watch, okay? 100%. Like, let me just say, like, this is the first time I've ever cared about the Oscars, because this is hilarious to me. This is funny. Yeah, it should turn into actual celebrity deathmatch. Exactly. Can we look at the memes now? Oh, we've got some memes. What's this? But for real, like, I mean, I got one little fight and my mom got scared. You can't slap Chris Rock because your wife has no hair. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. That's terrible. Those are kind of funny, but that's terrible. My goodness. Also, Ian Miles Chong remains Ian Miles Chong. Are you okay with people smacking comedians every time they make a joke that their significant other is offended by? Dude, that'd be hilarious. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, every time? Dude, I'd love to see comedians run around the stage getting chased. They go around like the Three Stooges in a circle. Freedom of speech and you can't assault people? Dude, I'm sorry. You guys are making this like a huge moral argument. To be completely frank, the morality of the situation does not matter to me whatsoever. I want Will Smith to do what he did because it's funny and it's entertaining. Simple. That's simple. To me, that's it. But yes, Ian Miles Chong, being Ian Miles Chong, not being able, I mean, like, this is such an easy situation to make fun of and have fun of, and he still manages to create something not funny. Ain't that assault, though? I don't care if it's assault, it's funny! That's the thing. I saw a lot of people, like, last night was extremely traumatic for me. I'm sorry. No, that seems nonsensical to me. Booze Goose, thanks you so much for the tier 1. Like, somebody slapped somebody else on the stage, okay? That's what happened. A very rich person who is getting awarded golden trophies smacked another very rich person who's getting paid tens upon hundreds of thousands of dollars to crack very milquetoast jokes on stage. You cannot make me care about the safety of any of these people in the situation when all that happened is somebody got smacked. Chris Rock got slapped and Dylan is laughing. He's laughing. Amen. Physical harm is funny? In this case, yes. That's the thing. Like, I don't, like, oh, it's assault. Like, I mean, come on, guys. Get over yourselves. Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's assault. But again, it's funny. That's the primary motivator for me. What if he slapped a woman? Would your opinion be the same? If it was like China, maybe. Okay, many of you probably don't know what I mean by that. Okay, if it was China, yes, it would still be funny. But that's because she was stacked, okay? My thing is, it's funny when somebody on like a semi-equal playing field does something like that. Like, it's a bunch of celebrities. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't care. Isn't China dead? Yes, she is dead. Which would make it even funnier if he... Never mind. No, I can't say that. Oh my god. Equal playing field? Will is like a foot taller than him? Yes, okay. Will is taller than him. That is true. But, at the end of the day, a fish is weaker than a zebra. Therefore, it's an equal playing field. In fact, I don't think most fish could take a zebra in a fight, period. And so, it's probably smart for him that he got out of there when he did. People are reacting like he shot him or something. What the fuck? Yeah. But yes, my reaction would probably be different if it was a small woman. Because I feel like the ability to, like, take the slap would be... Like, I've seen people, like, creating these weird-ass scenarios. It's like, it's like this Lil Nas X tweet. One second. This one. It was perfect. This is exactly it. Just a reminder that if Will Smith had built a time machine and went back in time and slapped Harriet Tubman as a baby for a joke she made, however insensitive, she easily could have fallen backward, cracked her skull, and never freed the slaves. Violence is never okay. That's what it feels like when people are trying to, like, break down whether this was okay or not. Like, yes, if you change the situation, you could make it so it feels a lot less comfy, it's a lot less funny due to social norms, and then it would make everybody feel uncomfortable and not be able to laugh at the situation. But you want to know what? It's Chris Rock. And I guess there's just not as much sympathy for Chris Rock, and I don't have as much sympathy for Chris Rock in the situation. Not because I hate Chris Rock, but again, because it was funny. What did Destiny have to say? Can I just say, for the sake of the discourse, thank God both Smith and Rock are the same gender and the same race, otherwise it would be a shit show discussion for the next 2 weeks. I don't know, if they were different races, I don't know how... I don't know if that would have changed much. But can we just see Jimmy Dore's tweet about this? Look at this. What Will Smith and the Academy Awards did was make everyone who performs live a lot less safe. Now, the next time a comedian gets heckled by a woman and the comedian responds, her husband and boyfriend will feel it his duty to assault the comedian. Amazing how people support this. Dude, I gotta be honest. Calm down. Like, do I support it on a moral level? No, it's probably not the best thing to do. But I don't really care, I'm gonna be honest. Again, I just find it funny. If Will was white, covered on MSNBC. If Rock was white, covered by Fox News. I disagree with the violence, but the form was on point. But I don't think this is really going to endanger anybody. I'm going to be honest. The only people who are in danger... I think the person who honestly got the worst out of this is Jada, or whatever. I think that's how you say her name. Because at the end of the day, now everybody's talking about her hair and her condition more and more and more. And talking about, like, oh man, she can't take a joke. And I've seen more people talking about her sleeping with other people, besides her husband than ever. Like, I had no clue, I'm gonna be completely honest, up until this point about that. So the person who got done in the most here was actually her. And I don't even think that was purposeful. Reboot, thank you so much for the 10 gifted tier 1s. I appreciate that. Yeah, I had no idea he was a legit cuck. Wait, if they have an open relationship, doesn't mean he's a cuck, right? Like, a cuck is somebody who likes to watch as, like, their, like, partner, you know, does whatever. I'm pretty sure it's an open relationship, right? They are not open? Okay. Let me check. Will Smith confirms he and Jada have an open relationship and admitted she never believed in a conventional marriage a year on from the entanglement drama. What is the entanglement drama? What? What is that? Dude, I don't know. Is this a rabbit hole worth jumping in? Is it entertaining enough? Is it entertaining enough is the real question. Thanks again for the subs reboot. I really do appreciate it. When she fucked her son's friend? What?
You've been on a hell of a journey with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's healing that needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so I think it was about 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Started a friendship with August. Mm-hmm. And we actually became really, really good friends. Mm-hmm. And it all started with him just needing some help. Mm-hmm. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, mm-hmm. you know, to help pull him through. Mm-hmm. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
Yeah, no, we were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Hey, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process...
He has cheated on her a lot before the entanglement cheating? I've never seen this. No, I don't. I don't walk in these crowds. I don't walk in celebrity drama. I don't really care that much about, like, celebrity, like, oh my god, did you hear this celebrity did this and this celebrity did that and this celebrity cheated on this celebrity. It's like, it's not a priority for me. Wait, are people donating right now to the channel and I'm just not getting it? I think that is happening, and I'm not getting the notifications. 1 second. I can check the PayPal right now to see who donated and thank them. Oopsie doopsie. I don't have notifications on, I don't think. Ooh, but it's their real names. And I don't know if they want me to say their real names. So I'll just say the 2 people whose names start with D's. Okay, I appreciate very much the double D's. Thank you so much for the money. I appreciate it. D's nuts. Ah, stop it, chat. That was me. Oh, thank you, Reboot.
Of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. Mm-hmm. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. Mm-hmm. I would
during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is like the exact opposite of couples therapy. How do you somehow get your wife in front of a camera to talk about the time that she had the soiree with another man, and somehow you are the one that comes out of it looking worse, even though you didn't even like do anything? I don't know. Oh my God. And it's her show? Oh my God.
Husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. It was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah. Because I wasn't sure I was ever gonna speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay.
I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah.
Hey, that's probably true.
But, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want. But, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
My God, man. Oh my God. So people are saying Will Smith has cheated on Jada, though? Is that true? Will Smith cheats on Jada? I don't know. Why am I getting into this? Why are we watching this? Because who cares? We're having fun. We're having fun with dumb celebrity drama for a little bit, okay? It's relevant. It's no, this is not relevant whatsoever, but it's funny, okay? It's funny, and that's why I'm doing it. My goodness. What interesting interaction. Anyway, this has been a strange turn of events with this one, huh? My God. Anyway, I don't know if there's really much more to comment on this. Okay, so I wanna ask chat though. Is there anybody who thinks that this was justified for him to smack them? For him to smack Chris Rock post 1? If you think it was not justified, post 2. That's how we're gonna do it. I want to see what chat thinks. Oh my God. Danabo, you think it was justified? Danabo, I can talk to you directly. So the thing is, I'm like a 1.5, and my 0.5 is mostly because Lamau, man. Like, it's funny. And I can at least understand why he did it. But yeah, I probably should have done. It was a net good for society. I do agree with that. That this interaction was a net positive for society. And that's the thing I don't think people are processing. That this was a good thing for society. This is not good for society. This is great for society. Can I also say that as much as people are making fun of Will Smith here, like, Will Smith, like, in my opinion, like, came off as a GIGACAHD from this event, in my opinion. Somebody makes a joke about his wife. He goes up on stage and smacks them. He then goes back down off of the stage, sits down. Nobody does anything. They don't escort him out. They don't deal with him. They don't take him anywhere. And then 20 minutes later, he wins a fucking Oscar, goes up on stage, takes the Oscar, gives a like whatever speech, and people are clapping for him. And then he goes home. No charges. Like, I don't know, man. I think that's hilarious. I'm an assault admirer. Amen. This is terrible.
Morally
you guys are all
corrupt,
terrible.
bankrupt man.
Hey, Yahweh, thanks for the tier 1. I appreciate that, buddy. I think people were in shock. People didn't believe it was real. I think that might be it. Does anybody have like the crowd reaction? Somebody has to have the crowd reaction, right? It was like pictures of the crowd reaction. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is 100% toxic? Ah. They laughed until Will said, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." Then it turned to gasp. Yeah, because I think that was the moment when people realized, like, oh, this isn't supposed to happen.
Immoral, morally corrupt.
The crowd reaction with the 12 pictures is old? Okay, got it. I thought it wasn't. Okay, thank you. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. I mean, that really was the moment, right? My God, dude. This whole back and forth is still hard to process, man.
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow! Wow! Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
The translator. Ah! I just noticed the translator. The translator isn't translating Will Smith. So if you're in Japan, you're watching the Oscars, all you hear is the commentary from Chris Rock, and you're probably confused as all hell. Because to you just watch some random man from the audience, if you don't know the Fresh Prince from Bel-Air or any of Will Smith's movies, just walk up, smack him, and just start yelling at him. You have no clue what's going on.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to give a documentary out.
He got hit so hard he doesn't even know what to say anymore.
To give an Oscar.
To give an Oscar for a documentary. He's jarbled. He's shook, so to speak. I mean, understandably so, given the situation. My God. You trying to figure out how to move forward in an awkward moment? Well, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of an awkward moment, I would say. My God. Dude, there were some people, dude, I'm sorry, but once again, let me just say, if you're treating the situation too seriously, like, calm down. Also, there's still one more person I wanted to react to. Somebody who had a terrible, terrible take. Oh my God. What was it? I gotta find it. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Doesn't Will Smith's son wear dresses? It must be hard for him to have to pretend to be okay with that, but it's still not right to take it out on Chris Rock. Last username, you said this guy's smart? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, the whole Smith family is being dragged out. The wife, the dad, the kids. Everybody's being dragged out, man. Everybody's being dragged out into this fiasco. But Dylan, it's funny, so that makes this tweet justified? Well, no, the problem is this joke isn't funny. Therefore, it's not justified. If it was funny, then I would throw my hands up. I'm like, okay, you win, but it's not funny. To be fair, Jaden's being dragged out because he defended Will. No, this was tweeted out at 11. Jaden came out, and we didn't talk about this. Jaden Smith came out and talked about this when? 1 hour later. So this person dragged his kids into it an hour before they even commented on it. Scumbag, I win. It's so good. That's how we do it. This is Jaden Smith. This is the son of Will Smith and his wife. I keep forgetting how to pronounce her name.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Oh no, yes.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Keep my wife's name.
Okay. I think that's enough. We've talked about this for almost an hour now. I think that's enough.